Let's dive into this, y'all. Michael Jackson impersonator thinks he's the real Michael Jackson. Shout out Muri.
And instantly regrets hiring Michael Jackson to the party.
Hey, yo, buddy, you a little bit too close, buddy. Back up. Just back up, buddy. You're doing too much.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is actually kind of scary and funny at the same time. Like, what is that? Like, do you...
Yo, I gotta say, this man was in character, bro. Like, yo.
Like, do you see how close this man's face was to the camera after sliding all the way from halfway across the room to her cell phone? Like, honestly, these Michael Jackson impersonators are getting a little bit creepy now. And here's the other angle right here. You could actually see who was recording. I mean, she looked terrified. I'm not gonna lie. She actually looked like she was not prepared for this at all. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm only talking about this today because there seems to be some drama in the Michael Jackson impersonator community. Yes.
Michael Jackson impersonators epidemic. I think that's what's going on. Apparently, there's this guy called Fabian Jackson who's like really was upset when the Michael Jackson biopic was released. The trailer and stuff. This guy is just saying
there's a whole community surrounding being Michael Jackson. Literal grown men pretending to be Michael Jackson. But specifically,
as a grown man going as far as to like doing some face procedures just to look like another man. I mean, do what you want.
About this Michael Jackson impersonator by the name of Fabio Jackson, who apparently is the most famous Michael Jackson impersonator worldwide. As far as I can see, has over 600,000 on Instagram and over 12.4 million followers on TikTok. So he's a pretty big deal. But lately, the drama surrounding this guy, as far as I know, is surrounding a reaction that he did to the recently dropped Michael Jackson biopic by the name of Michael. And in that trailer, he was basically, you know, sitting in his chair with a hoodie on, just reacting to the whole thing, and his facial expressions and I suppose his body language gave off a little bit of salt. And
just for context, this guy was really upset that Michael Jackson is played by his nephew. What's his name? What's his nephew again? I don't remember his name, but this guy apparently was mad over that. He didn't seem to be too happy about. Let's see what's going on, bro. I've seen this. That's crazy, bro.
I'm gonna play a little bit of that reaction for you guys right here.
Honor your past and embrace the future. That's what people want.
Bro, really think he's him, buddy. You're not Michael Jackson, buddy. You're not Michael Jackson. You're looking at this like you Michael all of a sudden, buddy. You know.
Q, can you lower the lights for me, please?
Okay.
Bro is in disbelief, bro. This guy's in disbelief. It's like, I'm so disappointed at this. How could they mess up my character, buddy? You're not Michael. You just not him.
Keep those feet still, my man.
And it was at that part that a lot of people, based off of his reaction, they thought that he was a little bit salty. You can see, if you're watching right now, his reaction with his hand over his mouth. He places his hand over his mouth. He looks over to the camera. Bro actually looks salty. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, not only that, this dude really said he wasn't upset. He wasn't disappointed while watching this. Apparently, he reacts differently, which is okay. Everybody has that way of like reacting to certain stuff. But for you to be so upset, bro, we can literally see it in your face. You can't even hide that. But we can see that you were really upset. And not only that, you said the only part that impressed you was the part where it's like, okay, playing it out. Like, I can't deal with Michael Jackson impersonation, but that part, he said he was impressed. But from the look of his face, this guy wasn't impressed at all. He wasn't impressed. He was so disappointed. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Type it, man. What do you guys think? Was this guy impressed upon seeing the trailer for the Michael Jackson biopic, or was he disappointed? Subscribe if you're enjoying the video, man. Let's get into it, man.
Looks disappointed. I'm just looking at his face right now. Mind you, I don't use
doesn't
scripts.
look
I do
happy.
everything in real time.
Just look at it. Does this look like someone who's happy?
Comments though are saying, I'm sorry, but you're starting to remind me of Paige Nyman, right? The girl who tried to copy Ariana Grande. I made a video about her years ago. They go on to say, though, it's not about you. Enjoy the damn movie, man. And it's just funny. Like, I just don't get these impersonators, how they get so deep into the identities of...
Hey, man, they're delusional, bro. They're delusional. They play a character. They play another man in the first place. Then they got to the point where they even think they, you're not Michael. Huh? Even if the real Michael Jackson was alive, the guy that was big, popular, the king of pop, he would have not liked this, bro. He would have been like, is this still really upset that someone's playing me? Yeah, I think he had a soft-spoken voice, you know.
Other individuals.
That's right.
Like, I saw this video of the same exact guy, Fabio, years ago, where he was walking with his girlfriend, right? And he saw another Michael Jackson impersonator. I don't know if this was in Las Vegas or not, but he walked up to this man dancing on the street or whatever, right? Doing his job. And he walked up as if he was Michael Jackson himself, like rating or gauging or judging whether or not this was a good performance or not. Let me play the clip here for you.
Hey, yo, why bro nodding his head like he's him, bro? You out here looking like you're a proud father, buddy. You not Michael. You just not Michael Jackson, buddy. Out here like he not, bro. There is pause. But anyways, buddy, you not Michael Jackson, there. Like this guy's play this guy. This is so delusional. You play Michael Jackson to the point where you just literally believe that you Michael, buddy. You do the same job as that guy. You guys are basically the same Michael Jackson impersonators, which I don't have a problem with. They should do whatever they want. But hey, to really think that you Michael Jackson, by the way, that's off limits, my brother. That's off limits. Bruh. Bro, like did he say he hasn't insane impersonators that are this good? Buddy, you are an impersonator. You are trying to act like you are Michael Jackson, which you are not. Just that you're just trying to run the bag. We know you're just trying to run that bag, man. You get in that moolah. But you know you're not Michael Jackson. Let's make that clear.
Like, do you see the way this man is standing right here, bro? Like, why is he over here standing as if he's the real Michael Jackson, judging another Michael Jackson impersonator, bro? Like, genuinely speaking, bro, you're not him. You're not Michael, bro. Like, this is levels of delusion and mental illness that I've not seen yet before. You see this guy right here? Look at, oh my God. Bro, I swear to God, this is actually hilarious to me. I don't know if I should go down the rabbit hole of Michael Jackson impersonators. I'm trying to keep my composure. All right, let me calm down. But do you see this other man right here?
Bro, basically like, hold up. Wait a minute. You know him. That ain't Michael Jackson. This dude's so confused upon what he's saying, bro. Just look at him, bro. Like,
looking
damn.
at Fabio as if he's out of his goddamn mind, bro. He looks...
Hey, I gotta say this. The guy actually looks like Michael Jackson. He does have some resemblance to him, but don't be so delusional to think that you are the guy to play the Michael Jackson role in that in the biopic, because that's his nephew. He is part of the Jackson family. He can play Michael Jackson, not you. Let's not get things confused out here, man. Make sure y'all subscribe if you're enjoying the video. Let me know what y'all think about this, man.
Bro, he looks like he's in the Twilight Zone. He looks like he doesn't know what the hell is going on here. And his wife is just drinking water as if this is all normal, bro.
Yeah, it's
like,
normal.
Genuinely speaking, man, I gotta say, bro, we live in very strange times. Very funny times, indeed. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I am running a $100 giveaway to 3 different people, of course, before Thanksgiving. So be sure to follow my Instagram. All links are down below. I do have TikTok and Spotify and Apple Music too for my podcast related stuff. If you want to follow that as well, go ahead. But I will, at the day of choosing the 3 winners, will be dropping a post. All you got to do is like and comment. And basically, that's that's how you enter the giveaway. People keep asking me and DMing me how to enter. You basically like the post and comment the day of me choosing the 3 winners. I will probably give people a 24-hour lead time so that they can actually see the post in their feed. But yeah, that's basically it. Anyway, back to the video. I just gotta say, sorry for losing my composure. It's just sometimes certain topics, it really gets to me. Like, I can't believe certain things that I talk about genuinely being in the news cycle and making headlines, and people like,
mind you, it's not wrong to play Michael Jackson, to do this impersonation thing. Me personally, I wouldn't do it, but I would understand for people who are just basically fans of Michael Jackson. But the problem is where you start to like feel like you Michael Jackson. That's where we draw the line, buddy. That's where we draw the line.
taking this shit seriously. This guy, I'm not gonna lie, he's off his rockers. Somebody said in the comment section though, at least you were in Scary Movie 4, brother in Christ. I'm not gonna lie, that Michael Jackson as a kid scared.
Who did? This ain't Michael. But if I wake up to that, I'll be scared, though. I ain't gonna lie. This ain't Michael, bro.
And for those of you who don't know, Scary Movie 4, or the Scary Movie franchise, is a parody on horror movies, essentially. I believe they started out with Scream, and then like The Ring, and then other like popular scary movies back in the early 2000s. But anyway, another comment said, you can do a Sandra Bullock documentary. And on Twitter, and you know Twitter's a wild place, follow me on there. People started roasting him saying, girl, I don't give an F. What a Michael Jackson impersonator that can't sing or dance and looks like Sandra Bullock. Or
hey yo, why Sandra Bullock gotta catch some strays, bro? What did she do to just, bro? Y'all are dragging her into things that she shouldn't even be dragged into. I don't know who she is, but damn. But if she sees this,
you say your last name, gotta say. And then people in the comments started comparing him to the actor Sandra Bullock or Bullock. I don't know how you say her last name. Goddamn, but you get the point. Like people are like, Sandra Bullock reading this.
Dude, the computer said, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what did he say? Fuck me,
bruh. Sandra catching an unnecessary straight like Sandra. After you compared her to that thing, now I can't unsee it. Back on TikTok, someone said Michael Jackson, by the way, and showing an image of him when he was younger, you know, before a lot of the surgeries and whatnot. You know, it seems as though that a lot of people don't know what Michael Jackson looked like before, you know, the vitiligo and the surgeries and all that. But yeah, I mean, I think he was like in his early 20s, or he was a teenager here at the very least. And maybe at this point in his reaction, when Fabio saw, you know, Michael Jackson's nephew playing him, you know, with the prosthetic on his nose, you know, to make him look more Michael Jackson-esque before the surgeries, people are now thinking that Fabio didn't like.
But I ain't gonna lie, that nose in the biopic was a little bit too big. I understand as black people, we do have big noses, but hey, man, that was too big, though. He was a little bit big.
Seeing not only Michael Jackson's nephew playing Michael in this role, but also he didn't like the way that Michael was portrayed during this scene. Because look at Fabio, he dedicated his life to looking like Michael, and look how they portrayed Michael in that very scene. You know, so a lot of people are assuming that he's disappointed that Michael.
It doesn't matter how much time you took, the dedication you did to actually look like Michael Jackson. At the end of the day, nobody told you to do so. It just was your choice.
Looks like that, if that makes any type of sense. Somebody said the concept of a Michael impersonator reacting to a movie about Michael Jackson as if he's the real one is hilarious. And apparently the lore on this guy goes even deeper. Somebody said in a comment, they said what's even creepier is that he changed his last name to Jackson. His last name was originally Fernandez.
No! Why did Buddy change his last name to Michael Jackson? Buddy, this is just an obsession that I'll never understand. This has to be something that is, I don't know, man. I just can't see myself just loving another man to the point where I just want to share the same name, his last name, and change it like, oh my gosh. No wonder why he really feels like him, Michael, though. No wonder why he feels like him, Michael.
And he's given his baby the last name Jackson as well. That's messing with the baby's identity. He was always a strange kid when we were at school together, but I never imagined he would turn out like this. Whoa. So this is someone, Sophie, on TikTok, I think, that he went to school with. And she's claiming that he is now given his new child, his baby with his wife, the last name Jackson. He changed his last name to Jackson and gave his child Jackson the last name as well. As you can see on his TikTok page, he did show off his son to the world. You can see his wife in the back and whatnot. And I just gotta say, is he really at home, like dressed as like, did he really just get surgery to look like Michael Jackson? Like, is that like a makeup or a prosthetic, or does he actually?
Hey man, I do think it's a prosthetic. I'm not sure. I think maybe that's, I don't know. I'm just saying maybe he just did that plastic surgery thing. I'm not sure. Just saying.
Looks like that 24/7. Is this actually real, man? Because if so, that's creepy as hell. Not gonna lie. Somebody said in the comment, you remind me of Sandra Bullock, man. That's crazy, bro.
Well, just
Poor
leave Sandra
not-
alone, bro. Just leave her alone, guys. She didn't ask to be dragged into this. Just leave her alone.
Gonna lie, like, why is she catching strays? Like,
That's the
genuinely
thing,
speaking,
bro.
this is crazy. And poor kid too. Like, this is having a dad like this is gonna be weird growing up in the spotlight like this. And apparently the lore goes even deeper. This Twitter user said, read this and you will know the reason. Some people pretend to be an MJ fan. And in these screenshots, I suppose there's a thread exposing different comments made by Fabio. In the comment section on TikTok, someone said, and you not even black, ... cultural appropriation. Fabio then responded back by saying, why, ? Hair is hair. Are you gonna tell me that blank people that wear wigs be quiet?
What?
Kiana then said,
Sounds a little bit racist, but hey, let's see.
and that's the person who made the comment that Fabio's responding to. She said, I'll be quiet once you stop cosplaying a black man. Fabio then said that, and I quote, black man, since you want to be disrespectful, made his looks like mine. I'm cosplaying myself.
Okay, buddy. You really cosplaying yourself? Alright.
So Michael's catching strays here. In some leaked DMs, now I'm seeing Fabio was responding to someone, and this part of the screenshot says, I appreciate it. By the way, there's some bad grammar here. So he says, I appreciate, I ain't crazy fan. The person he was responding to in the DMs then said, and that's why your entire account about looking like someone else. Fabio then responded back by saying, Michael looks like me. He was a black kid. He changed his appearance because of his health and insecurity issues. I was just fortunate enough to have a look that he wanted to achieve. Wow.
No, wow. Now you disrespecting the guy. That's you just really getting that back out of, man. You just acting like Michael Jackson. What, disrespecting him, buddy? Put some respect on Michael, buddy. Don't be out here acting like this, bro. Talk about Michael Jackson wanting to be like you. I mean, who takes this serious, bro? I wish Michael Jackson was alive to see this, man. He would have been like,
crazy.
what?
As if he literally didn't go out of his way to get surgery to look like Michael himself. But anyway, the person he was messaging then said, I think my brain cells died reading this. Fabio then said, probably did. They then said, you are one of the most shallow people I've seen. And then OP, the original person who tweeted those images, said, and I quote, parroting what he said in those DMs, I was just fortunate enough to have a look that he wanted to achieve, end quote. This guy had several surgeries to look like Michael. I didn't know that, by the way, guys. I'm reading this in real time. But of course, he meant that he was lucky to be born white, and that Michael, he tried to achieve that. That's so racist. Again, guys, I'm just reading it word for word. The grammar is horrendous in a lot of these posts. But it seems like this guy maybe is a little racially disrespectful to Michael, given the screenshots that I'm saying. Like, he's a fan of a black artist, yet is somehow disrespecting him through these comments, saying that Michael wanted to look like him. Meanwhile, he literally apparently got 7 surgeries to look like Michael. It's crazy
I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that he really said this.
levels of delusion and cognitive dissonance a lot of these people can have, to the point to where they're literally being disrespectful to the person that they're cosplaying as. And now in some creepy ass dystopian Black Mirror identity crisis, this man has now apparently stolen Michael Jackson's identity. That is what I probably might title the video. This man,
he can't even dance, y'all. He can't even dance. All of a sudden think, oh my god, he really think he Michael Jackson. He can't even sing. He can't even dance. Bro, you're not him. You just not him. At least if he knew how to dance, like, bro, I can dance. I can do some Michael Jackson moves.
Stop the cap.
Hey, I can really dance like him. Yeah, I can, bro. I'm really dead ass. I'm serious. I can dance like Michael Jackson.
Stole Michael Jackson's identity, because this is some real shadow organization clone MK Ultra. They cloned Michael type shit. Like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna end the video here, guys. What are your thoughts and opinions down below about this? Honestly, this is just weird. And this guy can't even sing. He can't dance.
Don't acknowledge my smile when I'm trying to say hello.
Trash. That shit trash. Oh,
To you, yeah, and all you got to do is not answer my call when I'm trying to get through.
Can somebody please take his mic? This is just starting to irritate me though. There it is.
Keep me wondering why, when all I can do is sigh. I just wanna touch you.
Bro, I can even do a better job than you, bro. I guarantee you, bro. Give me some music classes, bro. Get me into that rhythm. I can sound a little bit like Michael, buddy. Hey, man. It is what it is.
Man, turn this shit off. That is trash. Like, what in the... See, guys, thoughts and opinions down below. This guy is weird, and the fact that he has the audacity to disrespect the king of pop, the greatest pop star that will ever live, that has ever lived, is just crazy. Bro really tried to say that Michael tried to look like him.
Look at him trying to dance.
Born like this. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Bro, he can't even dance, yo. Like, this is just pissing me off. That this is the guy that was literally sitting there so disappointed that all of a sudden Michael Jackson's nephew is getting the part that he wishes he could have had. But no, that's Jackson's property, buddy. They do whatever they want. If you weren't part of that, go be a fan, watch the movie, celebrate, buy more merch. But anyways, that's the video, man. What are y'all thoughts on the Michael Jackson thing? Do you think like it's right for this guy to be mad, that disappointed that all of a sudden he didn't get the role to be Michael Jackson? Or yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Thank you for watching the video. I really appreciate you guys. Peace out, man.